Hi, hi, I'm back again. So this is day three of practicing, going live on YouTube and updating my public speaking skills for both the stand-up comedy as well as the basic public speaking as such. So today I'm going to talk to you about the power of habit and compound returns. So it may seem as a lot of us were exposed to um sorry, just there was a connection issue, but we're back. So it may seem that a lot of things that you see on the internet are all just perfect, right? They have like this amazing quality and they look like the ideal version of those people. But what you don't see is all of the background work that has been done to create such perfect pieces of work, like a perfectly edited video with the great graphics and whatnot, or a perfectly made art piece. So it may seem like whatever you are making is not up to those standards, right? So what do you do then? Like, how do you start coming up with your own content? So what you don't see is that the work that these guys have been doing in the background long ago, like long before, like they have put in the time and they have been able to publish these kind of works. Now, how do you start doing this is that you accept that whatever your skill level is and you start sharing your process. See, because this is like the stage of the internet where you can see what the next great master of whatever art he's chosen to do. You can see the work that he has done, and he does that, excuse me, by sharing what he puts online. So like a lot of people have started to share their imperfect works on the internet, and you see it improving as they keep posting. So I'm sorry about my creaky chair, but I'll rectify it next time. So what you got to do is you got to, whatever you have chosen to improve or chosen to put make your life about, you start doing it every day. Like, I'm not even asking that you do something crazy. Like, you start today making the most simplest action of that possible. For example, like my intention of making YouTube videos every day is that someday I get to perform stand-up comedy in front of a large crowd, right? So how do I get started? This is like least minimum viable product of that very dream that I have. So here I am starting to make videos on YouTube, and I know, like, I may not get any person watching this at the moment, but someday for posterity, or like in the future, people will look back, oh, like this guy who has this kind of skill level now, like considering hopefully that I reach a level like it's gonna happen, like it's, as a matter of my word, it's gonna happen, or whatever. Like when they're gonna see that, and then they come back to this video, like, oh, this guy started out like this, like humble beginnings. So the whole point of starting small is that it's a power of accelerating returns. There's a law. Uh, the law of accelerating returns says that, like, it keeps doubling up. So compound interest is something that happens not just in banks, but almost anything that you do. So it's an exponential curve such that it keeps doubling up uh, almost every instance. So t equals n, where n is the time, and you don't see the progress in the beginning because it starts in the decimal number. So zero point 0.1 plus zero point 0.1 is 0.2, 0.2 plus zero point 0.2 is 0.4. So it keeps going that way. So it looks like a very straight line. But then when you reach the knee of the curve, it just goes up. Like, because once you reach a whole number, right? Once it becomes zero point 0.9 plus zero point 0.9, it becomes 1. So once you reach a whole number and you start doubling up that whole number, in just 20 doublings, it reaches a million. So you just gotta wait for that tipping point, and until then, you gotta put in the work. So that's my advice to you. See ya. See ya now.